Hi YouTube, how you doing? This is Donna LC coming to you with her 124 video. This is part two. This is part two. Signs of a narcissist, red flags. All right. Okay. They're overly concerned with your well-being. Let me rephrase that. They act like they overly concerned of your well-being. All right. Tries to control or attempts to control you through confusion and monitoring your daily activities. Yep. They try to control you through confusion and monitoring your daily activities. Okay. They try to make you, this is a big one here. They try to make you depend on them by doing things for you. When a person could get you, that's just like when a man beat on a woman. He want her to totally depend. A lot of them want them to totally depend on them, especially if they the breadwinner, if they are the provider. Yeah, they don't want them to work because they want to be able to control them and this and that and everything. And they also try their best to get you out of state, away from your family, away from people that you can go to and talk to and lean on. Yeah, that's another way of control. Get you by yourself. So that way you don't have no one that you can rely on and talk to. They do that slowly but surely. And another thing about narcissists, they can wait. They can play the waiting game. You might not find this out until 2, 3, 4 years later. Yep, but that's how they are. Okay. They may also try to make you feel financially dependent on them. Yeah, I just said that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that you don't have to work, I take care of you. No, that's not a concern. It's one of their methods to try to control you later on down the line. So if I was you, I would continue to work. You don't have to work outside the house. You could do things inside the house. There's so many ways you could start and make your own business and make a little extra money on the side. Yep. Okay, they want too much of your time. Yeah, narcissists like a lot of your time. And that's mainly because they want to know what you're doing. They don't want you sneaking around talking to nobody, getting advice from anybody and all. Yep. They get mad when you aren't available on demand. Yeah. They want you there. I said that in the last video. They want you there. They want you to drop everything. Yep. They claim to have been cheating. They claim to have been cheated on or abused by an ex. Yeah, they gonna flip the script and say they've been cheated on and they was abused and all. But really, deep down, they was the one did all this. They was the cheater and they was the abuser. Yeah. You gotta remember, YouTube is three sides to every story. Their side, your side, and the truth. Yep. Hmm. They will never take the blame. That's another thing. They'll never take the blame and they will very seldom apologize. They ain't want to apologize. Because see, if they apologize, they're admitting that they was wrong. So they don't want to take the blame. They don't want to apologize. And if they do apologize, believe me, it's some half apology. Yep. And I'm going to do a video on that about phrases. I think I might have already did it. No, that was another one. But anyway, narcissists got half apologies that make it seem like they're apologizing, but they're really not. Okay. act like act like your thoughts and feelings aren't real and don't matter. Yeah, they really don't want to hear what you're talking about. Your feelings. They could care less. Yep. They lie to you, but about stuff you actually witnessed and then called then calls you crazy if you call them out on it. Yeah, they'll do that. You can see with your own eyes, and they'll say you crazy. That didn't happen. Yep, make you contradict your own self. They have a lot of special appreciation. Okay, wait a minute. They get. I'm gonna go to the next one. They get teased. They get teased if you aren't overly. Oh, okay, my mistake. They get jealous and teased if you are overly appreciated about the small things. In other words, they jealous. Yeah. If somebody praise you about something small that you got a certificate or reward for, they don't like that. Mm-mm. And they easy to get upset about stuff. All right. They interrupt you often. Yeah. Especially if they feel what you're talking about is not important to them. They will interrupt you and cut you off real quick and easy. Yeah. You have some other people who do that, but a lot of times they anxious and want to get in what they gotta say. But narcissists do it for smartness. And they won't let you go back to saying what you were saying. Yeah. hmm They may bluntly flirt with members of the opposite sex in front of you. Yeah. They'll sometimes do it for smartness right in front of you. Don't care. And then tell you, oh, it's not like that. No. hmm And they seem to literally take everything personal, real personal. Yep. And I think I had one more. Oh, this is the one that I had skipped. They have a lot of special accomplishments. They claim they have a lot of special accomplishments that require praising. Yeah, things that they did in life, and they want you to praise them for it. But things that you done did and accomplished, they could care less. Yeah. All right. I think that I covered all of them. I'm quite sure it's more down the line, but these are the ones I know for a fact that are red flags with narcissists. Okay, then. This was part two of Signs of a Narcissist, Red Flags. Thank you so much for listening, YouTube. I really appreciate it. This is Donna LC 4560 coming to you with our 124th video, part two, Signs of a Narcissist, Red Flags. All right. I really appreciate it if you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye.